Hello my little storm clouds, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm going to show you how I made this fully functional fish tank for your sims. Your mermaid sims can actually live in this also. I've built a pool just for them. So the first thing you are going to need to be turned on is bb.moveObjects_on. If you don't know how to do that, if you are on a PC, go ahead and press Ctrl, Shift and then C, and when the little cheat bar comes up in the top left, type in bb.moveObjects_on, all lowercase. If you are on a console, you hold all 4 shoulder buttons. If you don't know what the shoulder buttons are, it is the back buttons on the controllers. Hold them all down together. The same thing will pop up and you can type the cheat in. Press enter and then close that cheat bar by pressing the same buttons you did to open it. So let's jump into the proper tutorial on how I did this. So I'm using this aquarium here. It is from Dine Out, so I'm going to be doing specific sizes for this one. You could use other ones, but you'd have to slightly lay them out. That you could use this one or this one, but you just have to adjust them to fit how you would like it. The first thing I'm going to do is do a 5 by 11 room. So I'm going to go 5 backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this is like the perfect size. Now either press page up or go to the floor up using this button here, and I'm going to do another room on top of this. So we'll talk about the room heights in a minute. At the minute I've got them set to the 2 highest, but we're going to remove the bottom one anyway. I'm going to draw another room and then go up once more and draw the last room. So now we have a giant building. Now what you want to do is remove this bottom room. All you do is press on it and press delete, and it should just be like this. So now you have floating rooms. Now I'm going to drag this down a little bit, not all the way yet, because you want to draw flooring under this because it just helps. So I'm just pulling it down, and now grab any flooring. It really doesn't matter. You can go ahead and delete it later on and just draw under this. If you go over, don't worry, you can just remove it. Like I've gone a little bit too far here. Go ahead and use a sledgehammer and highlight those ones. That is just there as a guide for this later on. And now what I'm going to do is click on this bottom room again and drag it down. That is too low. If you see here, it's dipping into the floor, so I want to go up 1. It should be just floating off the ground. Now what I'm going to do is remove all of the walls, and to do that you can go ahead and use a sledgehammer and do this if you want, or you can do the method where you just click on the wall and you click on remove wall, and you'll have to do this to every single one. Depends on how you want to do it. And you should have something that looks like this, so you have loads of floating floors. Now for the height, for this bottom one, I've got it set at the tallest. You do really want it at the tallest because we're going to raise the platform, so you want your room to still be like a normal size. And these ones I just have set to the shortest wall height. Now what I'm going to do is get my aquarium, and I'm going to size this up 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to place that here for now. And what we're going to do is raise this to the same height as this here. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure this is on the ground as well and not on this floor. You can see here it's on the floor, here it's gone down to the ground. So we're going to make it the same height as the sand. 1 more. You want it just above the sand, otherwise your sim's feet is going to be poking through. Now what we're going to do is page down, so go down so everything disappears. My flooring has disappeared under here, and I don't know why because I did not remove it, but I'm going to go off the shadow. I can sort of tell, and because I've already done this, I think that's the correct place. Just page up to see. Yeah, that's in the correct place. I'm going to paint my platform so it doesn't stick through as much. A great one to use is the Painted Perfection because it's a little bit thinner, so it doesn't show up as much. And you can see here it's not letting me place it on it everywhere. It's a little bit annoying. You can get it, but you can just remove this, place it on, and then just place your thing back and back up, something like that. So pick whichever color you want. I've just gone for blue here. It really does not matter. I'm going to use sand on the floor, which is in the outdoor section, and it is base game. This little bit does stick through, but honestly it really does not bother me. And I'm also going to do the sand on the other floors. Now to get in here you do need some stairs or a ladder, so I'm just going to go ahead, and I just like doing it around the back, is place a set of stairs. I've just placed them next to the rocks just so it looks a bit more normal. Since my sim is a mermaid, I do want to add a pool in here because this won't add any hydration, your sim being in here, because it's not really there. And I'm just going to put it in the top floor. You can put it where you like. Do bear in mind your sim will just swim through these big items. Like I said, you can always just scoot this out the way if it is getting in your way. And I'm going to do it about this size, I think. So I don't want this ceiling here because it sort of like sticks through and you can see it because it's below the height of the aquarium. So I'm going to remove the ceiling by clicking on it, clicking on the yellow and clicking remove ceiling. Now your sim can actually get into the pool. So what I'm going to do is add a deck area next to the pool. So just here, and I'm going to add a set of ladders going up here. You could do stairs as well coming up here, but ladders are a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to add some ladders there and your sim will be able to climb up and go into the pool. I'm just going to paint this room, and because I want people to be able to see into the pool, I'm going to put some big windows on here. There is some base game windows which will work, but I prefer the eco lifestyle ones. I think they just look a little bit better. This side wall here doesn't matter because you can't see it because of the edge of the aquarium. So you can always go ahead and test if this is in the right place. Like I said, you just have to page down all the way to the bottom. I'm lining it up with the shadow, and then you have something that looks like this. So your mermaid sim or normal sim can swim in this just fine. Now you need stairs though to get from each level. You can put your stairs wherever you want inside of these. Maybe there. And it's like this is going through the floor. Your sim will just walk through that. Like I said, it really does not bother me. And then for the ones going up to the next floor, I think I'll place them there. Now currently you won't have a lot of fish. If I selected some fish right now, you'd get a couple around this little area here. If you want more fish, you need to get the aquarium again and size this down. And what I recommend is sizing them down, not in the fish tank. I didn't say this in the short just because it was too quick. I only get 60 seconds. So I'm just going to size loads of these down out here. Go into live mode. Sorry, it is nighttime. And then get your sim to purchase fish. And they will just all pop up. It's best to do it now because it's really difficult to do it once they are in the tank. So I'm going to hide these in these so the fish tank is a little bit hidden. It also means the sim's not going to walk through this area because there is technically a fish tank in the way. You could even pop some in the pool, and the pool is still fully functional if you do this. So now you have some fish swimming about in there, so add some movement. And then the last thing is just decorating this so it looks like a home. And then I'm just going to place a fridge here at the end. And add your oven or hob. And obviously don't forget a sink. I'm just going to place that in there. So we have a kitchen. I'm going to place a dining area here. It just fits nicely because it's quite a small area. And I'm using these just because they've got like a seashell and a pearl. So it just sort of gives mermaid vibes to me. I'm just going to place this there. So on my second story, I want to add a bathroom. Obviously, it depends on where your stairs are. So I'm actually going to add my bathroom in now while I can see. I think I'm going to do the bathroom here. So I'm just going to put one wall in just to block it off. And then you can add a door. What I actually ended up doing in my last one is using an archway, placing it there. That might seem weird for a bathroom, but to a sim, it's still a door anyway. But I added some curtains just because I thought it looked a little bit more magical. I know it's a bathroom. Bathrooms are not very magical. And then what I'm going to do is place the aquarium back where I need it. So let's add a bathroom. I'm going to use the stuff from Get Famous. I'm going to place a toilet just there. We can add a shower. I'm just going to place it at the back there. I'm going to add a living room over this area. And then you could also add a TV, and everything, like I said, everything works. Even though this is underwater, the TV will still work. So what I'm going to do is just raise it up so it looks like it's on the wall. I'm going to use this. I'm going to place one down here also. I'm sizing it down so it's not too big, because this is pretty large, especially when you have short wall height. So I'm just going to size it down twice. Put one in the bathroom too. So there we go. We have a little living area. Then going up to the last floor, I'm going to make this into a bedroom and also the swimming pool. Got a dresser, which I'm just going to stick to the wall slightly. And you could go ahead and add a little desk and everything in here. As long as you can fit everything in, I'm going to place a little desk here, I think. I'll put a computer on it because electronics work fine under the sea. So now the last thing to do is test everything in here works. So I'm going to go back to live mode. And the easiest way to do this is clicking down here. It's really difficult. You can't click in here. If you look, I can't do anything because it's clicking on the aquarium. I can't click the dining table. There is ways to do it. You have to sort of like really zoom in and like rotate inward. You can see it's very finicky. You can do it. You can also switch to first person mode. But another way to do it is click on these icons down here. So let's say my sim is hungry. If I click on here and press play, we will see my sim is eating. She went and made stuff. Sorry, I sped it up really fast by accident. The only bad thing is, like, say you wanted hydration, you wanted her to go for a swim, she could go jump in the bath or shower instead, and she should use the toilet just fine with seaweed or whatever it is popping through her head. You know, it's fine. She's all good. She's chilling. Last thing, fun. If I click fun, she could either go to the computer or she'll go to the TV. It just depends on what your sim wants to do. Let's get her to go watch some TV under the sea. And this is the tricky one, is the pool. I will show you that I can get it. So like I'm angling it in. It's talking to the fish still. Swim laps. There we go. So you have to click on the right part. I'm clicking here. And let's get her to, she can sleep in here also, so that's cool. Swim laps and get her to swim in her fish tank. Her head is going to stick up through the top of the aquarium, but it's only for a brief second before she gets in the pool, so it's fine. I swear it's fine. But there we go, and she's in her mermaid form. Now she's in the water. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!